Wow. Okay. So apparently you have to add yourself to the stream before you can be heard. Wow. Okay. Let's start that again. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and CoffeeStream number 229. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It's Colin Day. We're doing one today and one next Friday. I hope everyone is having a great day. Let's see who's in chat. Rolling Bear is here. Let's see. Costin is here. Is the screen supposed to be black? Yeah, I'm using StreamYard today because it's Colin Day, and I'm afraid, I'm not sure if Discord plus OBS plus VoiceOver will be too much for my computer. So, yeah. Yeah, you do have to add yourself to StreamYard. Yeah. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... No, I'm not having issues. But thank you for asking, StreamYard. Thank you for asking if I'm having issues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new tab here. Send the StreamYard link to myself and paste it in chat for those who wish to join me. And I've got some news articles that we can go over as well. And I've got some doozies here that will get us all talking. So it should be an interesting stream. Let's see here. Where is the DM with myself? There it is. Okay. Start new message. Paste. Send. Okay. Is there still a diet soda called Tab? I don't know. All right, let's jump over here to Twitter and get that link and paste it into chat here. So yeah, Pincalo sent me a couple of really interesting stories that we can chat about. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Copy message. Yes, please. Back to YouTube. Open the chat and paste. Also, I haven't been able to check on Lords of the Night yet. I haven't had a chance to check on the Baby Watch yet. I tuned out at about 10 o'clock to take Alex to the park. However, if Squeetus is born, congratulations. I hope everything's doing well. It's really exciting. So I'm excited. So yeah, the StreamYard link is there for anyone who wants to join in. Hello, Green Badger. Oh my goodness. Stop yawning, press. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? I'm good. I'm good.
You're what?
I'm almost awake.
You're almost awake. Same. I slept for like 8 hours last night, but I'm still tired.
I feel you. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, really. So, what have we got on the agenda? What kind of excitement are we looking at today?
Well, we've got let's see. Oh, Mr. Costin is here too.
Hey, man.
Let's add him to the stream. Hello. Hello, Costin.
Hey, blind Preston, irate prostate.
Greetings, W.R. Costin. It is a pleasure to meet you in the in the digital.
Yeah, how are you guys doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
There are rumors that Michael J. Fox's Parkinson's was due to him drinking too much diet soda, says Wikipedia snippet. I have not heard that. Although all the aspartame, in diet soda, the aspartame is supposed to not be very good for you.
I don't trust aspartame. I have diabetes and I'm trying to get rid of soda altogether, but I will not drink Diet Coke. I'd rather go without than...
Who's ringing?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Let me figure out how to mute. There should be a mute somewhere.
Yeah, it's on the screen at the bottom next to you see Leave Studio, share screen, going right to left.
It'll say
settings, start cam, and then mute.
Mute.
Okay, I figured it out. So if that happens again, I'll know what to do.
No worries,
bro.
We
Sorry
got
about
you
that.
covered. That happens. So I've got some interesting stories that Pink Hollow sent to me. Let's see here. Where's my DMs here? I finished Mindhunter, by the way.
Wow,
really good.
Yeah, the way it ended with them catching Wayne Williams and shit. It was,
and those, I guess that's a true case, eh? Those Atlanta child murders.
Yes.
And it has still not been solved, is what the text caption says.
Yeah, at the end, they said that the 27 children, they were never able to, he never confessed to it.
Yeah.
So they just assigned it to him. The people that the evidence, the forensic evidence could tie him to were two adults, and they went with that.
Yeah.
There was trace evidence. There was evidence that connected him to some of the other ones, the dog hair and the fibers, but there wasn't enough to pull a full conviction.
Yeah.
And so those poor mothers never got any resolution, and they still haven't to this day. He still hadn't confessed. So,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Children should never die before their parents.
Nope.
No doubt.
No, that's not the natural order of things.
No, it is not.
But I'm sure he's getting the Jim Pop was giving him all the love he deserves.
So we've got I just hope we don't have to wait another 2 years for the third season.
Oh, I know, man. I don't know. Netflix is really busy making a lot of shiny propaganda pieces.
They really are.
I mean, it's like I'm debating as to whether to keep them or not. To be honest with you, I know this is not news, but that's you know, there's so much stuff on there that's just crap.
Oh, here's a hot take.
No.
You ready for this? It's an opinion piece.
Sure.
Okay. Miley Cyrus's split with Liam Hemsworth isn't just celebrity gossip. It's a blow to the patriarchy.
That's right.
I think Lords of the Night may have covered this last night, but I missed it, and I still want to read it.
Why is this split a blow to the patriarchy?
I don't know. The subheading says women like Cyrus are speaking out about sexuality in ways that put the power and responsibility back into their own hands.
I thought she was trying to blow the patriarchy. just saying. I couldn't resist that.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's get through all these stupid links. So let's see here. So, over the past week, an assortment of trending stories from Jeffrey Epstein to the Dayton and El Paso mass shooters to Miley Cyrus's separation and Julianne Hough's declaration that she's not straight together have laid bare the structures of an American patriarchy on the edge of a nervous breakdown as the status quo, heterosexuality, is just not working.
Our race is fucked then, right? I give you 3 generations and we're out.
I'm sorry. How the fuck can you lump mass shootings in with a celebrity divorce and declaration of lesbianism and then go, yep, heterosexuality is broken.
Well, did Huff say she was gay or did she just say that she was bi? Because I didn't hear that. This is the first time I'm hearing of that. Julianne Hough being like not straight. That's incredible. Because she was raised a Mormon, wasn't she?
It says is that she's not straight.
Yeah. Let me
so that's their way of saying bisexual.
Yeah.
Because still in the LGBT community, bisexual people are freaking... We're shat on. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Blind. I won't shit on you. It's not my thing.
Me either, man. But yeah, it's like people on both sides are like, well, just shit or get off the pot, make your mind up, right? And it's like, well, hey, I'm more about the brain.
Well, that's it. Like, I've been with both men. I've been with, girls before I met Pincalo, and I just happened to fall in love with Pincalo. Mm. Like, I didn't be like, does he have a penis? Then I don't love him. Like, it just, it's just, that's how it is.
Yeah.
So it says, it says, as a snapshot of 2019 America, these stories present a startling picture. Men continuing to coerce, harass, and rape and kill girls and women, and go to extreme lengths to avoid responsibility for their actions. On the other side of the issue, girls and women are challenging heterosexuality and even absconding from it. How do you abscond from it? I think you mean abstain.
Abstain from heterosexuality? You mean not have sex?
That's... I don't know how you abscond from an orientation. Or abscond from an act. Absconding is an act. You don't...
I think that writer is trying to write beyond their vocabulary ability there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm having flashbacks to reading Little Women with the youngest sister who would always misuse words or mispronounce words. Like,
read that sentence again because it's rich.
Okay, so This is all one sentence. As a snapshot of 2019 America, these stories present a startling picture. Men continuing to coerce, rape, or harass, rape, and kill girls and women. And with a link attachment here, go to extreme lengths to avoid responsibility for their actions. On the other side of the issue, girls and women are challenging heterosexuality and even absconding from it, which is linked. There's a link it's a hyperlink,
Right.
where it says and even absconding from it.
So how do you escape prosecution from being heterosexual?
The thing is, you can not have sex. I don't have sex right now. That doesn't mean I'm not heterosexual.
Yeah.
I still desire sex with women. I'm just not having sex.
Yeah. But that's abstaining. That's not absconding.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's abscond means to like steal, to
to get away, to escape. Right, you got the goods, and you're gone.
So
on
is
the lam.
she saying that they're escaping from heterosexuality?
The confines of heterosexual behavior.
I mean, if you're attracted to the opposite sex, that's fine. You can't escape that.
Maybe they found some sort of drug that'll make you asexual and not desire sex.
Maybe.
Well, I was just on Twitter, and Sofane had put up this thing that he was never into hentai. And then I started talking about, like, how the idea of fapping to cartoons or to comic books is just kind of cringy to me. And, if it hadn't been for Hugh Hefner and Playboy, that's what I owe my puberty to, and not Funimation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's laughing because I don't know. I don't get hentai anyway, but the whole idea of being titillated by drawings of these, a stylized Japanese whatever,
Yeah.
and weird voices.
Yeah. The voices. God, the voices.
Yeah.
But
so it carries on here.
Yeah.
To this is great. Patriarchy is at its most potent when oppression doesn't feel like oppression. It is when it is packaged in terms when it is packaged in terms of biology, religion, or basic social needs. Historically, women have been conditioned to believe that heterosexuality is natural or innate, just as they have been conditioned to believe that their main purpose is to make babies. Bitch, who else is gonna have the babies? And they don't make them. No one is conditioned to believe that they make babies by themselves. What the fuck?
Well, in Brave New World, they're people are born. They're created in these incubators, and they live these drug lifestyles. Huxley might have been right. Are we headed this way? Are we at a point where we reproduce using machines to do that for us? Because men and women cannot get along together. I think
anymore.
The mindsets, we've always been different, right?
Yeah, but
and sexual chemistry is what's kept us together. I think, man. or there'd be like two continents and one of men, one of women, and then boom, we'd have died out as a race pretty fast, pretty fucking fast.
Yeah. And then it says, and if they fail to do so, they are condemned as not real or as bad women. So if they're not straight and they don't want kids, they're not women? What? Who says that? I'm okay. Weird. Celebrities are not always the vanguard of feminist thought, but both Julianne Hough and Miley Cyrus have both spoken out about sexuality in ways that puts the power and responsibility back into their own hands. It's your fucking body. It's always been in your hands.
Yep.
What do you people watch The Handmaid's Tale and just decide that this is actually reality?
That must be where they get their ideas, because well, as I just put in chat, anyone, if a man is even accused of acting sexually inappropriate towards a woman, he is shamed for life. Like that Gianni Gameshi, he'll never be able to live that down.
No.
And he came out not guilty. So
yeah, exactly. Green Badger says this article makes my head hurt.
Yeah, I can feel my brain leaking out of my ears. But I gotta step aside for about 5 minutes.
No worries.
I'll be right back.
In the meantime, I'll pretend to be a good conversationalist.
So this carries on to say, in the Women's Health September's cover story, Hough, an actress and Dancing with the Stars champion, describes her personal transformation, which included unlayering all the survival tactics I've built up over my life. One of these survival tactics, she says, meant connecting to the woman inside that doesn't mean anything. What? Versus the little girl who my husband... What? This sentence is missing a few words. Let's try this again. In a Women's Health September cover story, Hough, an actress and Dancing with the Stars champion, describes her personal transformation, which included unlayering all the survival tactics I built up my whole life. One of these survival tactics, she says, meant connecting to the woman inside who doesn't need anything, versus the little girl that looked to my husband to protect me. Ew!
That's a lot of words.
That's a lot of words and a lot of issues.
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship where you feel like a child, it doesn't matter whether your partner has a dick or a vagina. That is not a healthy relationship.
No. Yeah, a mature relationship, both people should be equal contributors to that relationship.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound... It sounds to me like she herself needs to grow up and work on herself.
I would agree.
That's not a feminist issue. That's a maturity issue.
Yeah. Yeah. Pop and Hop says, wait, a woman that doesn't need anything? I call BS.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. Oh, wow. So it carries on to say, part of the intimacy entailed telling her husband that she was not straight, but had chosen to be with him. This is an inspirational statement because... What? Okay. This is an inspirational statement because it offers a new model for women to enter into heterosexual relationships with men that redefines the power dynamic. I think there is a safety with my husband now that I'm unpacking all of this, Huff continues. And there's no fear of voicing things that I've been afraid to admit or have had fear or shame or guilt about because of what I've been told or how I was raised.
Is she still with her husband?
Yeah.
Okay, so she hasn't left to go figure things out. She's
So
still
what?
in this.
So what she said to her husband was, "Guess what? I'm not straight, but I chose to be with you."
Okay.
How confusing is that?
So
Like, if you didn't know, like, that's just a huge, like that's a huge thing to tell your husband just, and then blab about it.
okay, so she's not straight, but she chose to be. Does that mean that she's not sexually attracted to him, or that she's bisexual, or that part is confusing to me.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Someone who's a lesbian or a guy or a gay
Yeah.
could choose to have sex with somebody of the opposite sex, gender, whatever, and it'd be consensual. But why are you married to somebody? That part I don't get.
I don't get that one either. Wikipedia snippet says, now she tells him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Skep, do you mean the author or this woman that the author is talking about? Because the woman that the article is talking about is named Julianne Hough. I would like ranch with my word salad, says Green Badger Outdoors.
Yes.
Yeah, ranch is a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
So now it goes on to talk about Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus has never been shy about discussing her own personal sexuality. No shit, just look at the Wrecking Ball video. In 2015, the Wrecking Ball singer said, I don't associate men and protection necessarily in a Time magazine interview. Men and protection? What?
No, you don't associate police men with keeping you safe, but what percentage of those bodyguards and security people that you employ at your concerts are women?
Yeah. Good point.
And yeah, women can protect, but how many are actually going to be in security?
Yeah.
Who are you going to run to when there's some big asshole, like big creep, trying to rape you or whatever? Hi, Irene.
Exactly.
Sorry about that, y'all.
No worries.
Yeah, no worries. We just spent the last 5 or 6 minutes talking about what an asshole you are. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean.
It's all true. It's all true.
Sorry, I didn't mean to swear on your stream there, Blind Press. Sorry about that.
That's awesome.
Demonetized. That's right. Join the club. Shit, we're all demonetized.
Sorry about that, Blind.
That was funny.
I'm not sorry to Ira Prostate. He deserves to be insulted.
Indeed. Indeed. Hey, look,
Oh.
if I got what I deserved, I'd either be 6 feet under or in prison. So I'm blessed.
Ugh, I've had quite enough of that ridiculous article. Let's find a different one.
It's a blow to the patriarchy. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That was insane.
I blame all the swearing on this stream to Bencalo the driving ape man.
Yeah, nice.
All of it.
Let's see.
Especially the heathens, especially the heathen language. The heathen pagan language.
I'm like triple tasking over here.
You're triple tasking.
I'm juggling shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Turn your camera on so that we can watch you juggle. I like juggling.
It's like when you juggle shit, you get it all over you, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not a pretty sight.
No scat play on my channel, please.
but I've got as much German as me as Elizabeth Warren has Indian. So that's the part of me that wants the scat. I'm not even going to go there. This whole obsession with eating ass with this generation and culture is always it's fascinating to a point of I don't understand it. You know, I don't know. Anyway, we can move on.
Pink Carlos says, no, there is no naughty language allowed on this stream. This is a valuable, good Christian stream.
Yes, it is.
So none of you chat have the nards to hop in with us. Just saying, I'm going to challenge your manhood.
I Mother Earth is playing at the Fall Fair, only $25 at the gate. Holy shit! Is that next weekend, honey, or is that after we come back from the cottage? Because I've actually never seen I Mother Earth live. That would be cool.
What songs do they play? I've heard of them, but I can't remember.
Oh, Jesus. It's been so long since I've heard or listened to I Mother Earth songs. I can't even remember the names of their freaking titles.
Yes. And is everyone else sick of Skep Talk?
Scap, get your ass in here.
Yes. Make us puke. Get on here. So
afraid
I
you
don't
all
know.
are,
He is highly flatulent, so
I'm afraid you all are sick of me. Oh, get on here so I can bitch slap you.
That's right. And just use the mute button when you have to fart, okay?
Get on here.
That's what I do.
I want to see Blind Press bitch slap Skep Talk.
From thousands of miles away.
Yeah.
So, Costin, I take it, is that okay if I call you Costin?
Sure.
Or do you prefer WR? I don't want to offend you.
Call me anything you want. My first name is Will. That's
what are your pronouns, sir? He's Canadian. I gotta ask.
My pronouns are your emperor and of Earth. and you can call me whatever you want because you're such a worthless human being. I mean, awesome person.
Yes, I man, I'm not going to argue either way there. So
yeah.
My ego says the second one, but reality says probably the first.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I know.
You know I'm joking, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, man, I've had my balls busted. My first days on here were spent getting my balls smashed by fucking the white YouTuber and Gemini. So
I try tried for ages to insult Monkey, but everything just flies right off him like Teflon.
Yeah.
I remind him how much older he is than I am, that he's from Michigan. And only by 111 days, but he's still significantly older than I am.
I see that Blind Press says, pop the link in the chat, people.
I have.
Do you have the cojones?
Skep Doc doesn't have the cojones to show up on stream with me.
Oh, there's Armskiller.
Yes.
Let's add him to stream.
Greetings,
Hi,
Armskiller.
buddy.
Hey, Armskiller.
Are you muted?
You don't have to be intimidated by me, Armskiller. Just Skep Talk.
I think he's muted.
Pincalo doesn't have to be afraid of me on stream either. If I want to get back at Pincalo, well, I'll just nuke his entire county.
Looks like Armskiller might have had a problem with the connection. Sometimes, I don't know how different products are, interacting with this platform either.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it is what it is.
Let's see. So, let's see. What else? Has anyone heard any updates on Satsu and Squishy?
The Squeedus.
I know as of 9 o'clock this morning or 9:30, she had gotten the epidural. So,
let's see. I'm just looking at the chat now. Satsu Sis is a cheerleader. I don't know. Lots of donations are going into it.
Are you going to call it Squaby when it's a baby?
Yeah.
Instead of Squeebus?
Squaby.
Squaby? I don't know.
I call it Sat Squish.
Sat Squish.
Have a good day at work, Pop and Hop.
Yes.
Say, will you be following the election when it starts and all that there, Blind Press?
Hells yes. Hello, Skep.
Hey.
Hi, Skep.
Hi, guys. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fine. Am I coming through okay on my mic?
You sure are.
Oh, excellent. That's so nice to hear.
Sorry I missed you guys last night. I was dead to the world, and then I fell asleep at 10, woke up at 7.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I saw your message, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Oops.
No worries.
Hey, Skep.
No
when
worries.
I become Emperor of Earth, will you be my Prime Minister of Texas?
Absolutely. The first thing I'm going to do is abolish Austin.
Yeah, abolish Austin.
I'm just going to abolish the people because it's actually a nice place.
Yeah.
Put the people in Wyoming we'll do George Carlin's prison changes.
Yes.
And put the prisoners in like Wyoming because they've got Yellowstone there. If it blows up, they'll be the first ones to go.
That's true. Although Yellowstone is really nice. I hate to give the prisoners that. I mean, if you want really some nasty country to give somebody, give them southern Mississippi.
Good point.
No, that's where the coast is, dude.
Well, I mean,
I'll take southern Mississippi.
No, except for the coast. Just everything 30 miles north of Biloxi. which is
Dude, you get a casino and beaches.
which is, by the way, where I was conceived.
Well, and technically that's the Black Panama City.
Yeah.
Down south, everybody goes to. Well, we used to go to Panama City. Now it's like Fort Walton and Destin, right?
Oh yeah.
Or even Orange Beach now, just out.
Dude, my people are from Bay Minette. I know this.
Yeah.
I'm hip, and my dad was stationed briefly at Biloxi, dragging his new wife behind him, and that is literally where the pregnancy started. That on his way to Albuquerque, where I was born, where the tastefully understated shrine commemorating my birth and life exists today.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Tested nukes. That's the explanation.
Yeah, that's what they say it is, but it's actually all about me.
It's the Skeptok Shrine.
Exactly.
Arms Killer has returned.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, there he is.
Hey, man.
So was that a challenge?
Hey, I love origin stories. Where does Arms Killer come from?
Oh, I don't know. That was just a name I, made randomly.
Okay, well that's very satisfying. Thanks.
No,
Well, and it's like,
honestly-
are you using the V for Vendetta mask? I know it's the Guy Fawkes mask, or is it a Guy Fawkes mask, or is it anonymous?
I was just using it as a Guy Fawkes mask, to be honest.
Okay.
Cool.
Where are you from, Arms Killer?
Yeah. UK.
Where in UK? I mean,
I was born in North London. Now I'm just right at the outskirts of it.
oh, okay.
Okay. The Northern
Very
lad.
I love watching Kitchen Nightmares UK just for the accents.
Yeah,
Just honestly, just to hear the different
I hear you.
British accents.
It's
It's really fun, and to hear the different like slang and stuff that they use over there versus here.
And some people are so. I'll offer my wife as an example of that, and she's Texas. She's Texas to the core. She's got an Eastern Texas accent you could cut with a knife.
Mm.
And Brenda says, "They all sound like English people to me." I mean, she says just about like that. And I said, "No, they're profoundly different. I can tell when somebody comes from the northern part of England, somebody comes from the West End or the northern part of London. What a Kensington accent sounds like. You just have to listen for certain things. And what a Cornishman sounds like. That's when you can't understand them at all. and it's and she cannot hear the difference at all. She just says, well, I just know it's an English accent. And it's not that she's not well read or she's
It's an
a
ear
sophisticated
thing.
It's a
person.
perception thing.
It is a perception thing. That's exactly. But you're both right. It just absolutely not. It's something you don't pay attention to, I guess. Maybe it's just not important to her.
It's
Pep talk. Jim, do you ever watch The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
When it was funny, I watched it.
I watched it the first 2 seasons.
Would you say Jim Parsons, the guy who plays Sheldon,
Yeah.
would you say that he has a typical Texan accent?
No,
No.
That was forced.
not at all.
No, that's all right. So there are people in the South that they see their Southern accent as like a mark of Cain, as it were, maybe a scarlet letter. And so they try, that's the first thing they try to get rid of is their accent. Right. Yeah. And I did this when I was in Nashville. I thought it made me sound stupid, right? Mm. Because I'd interacted with some Yankee kids. So I understand where that comes from. Now I embrace my Southern heritage and and my lovely accent. But yeah, it's a thing. People will try to shed that, and I don't think that's just unique to Southerners. I think it's unique to a lot of people that, especially people that come from like the country or some situation where they feel like that they're chained by their culture or something, right?
Yeah.
With respect to Texas accents, let me just say a couple of words about that. There are different Texas accents, very very different Texas accents.
Mm-hmm.
The Texas accents that come from around Houston in the southeastern part of the state sound like Louisiana, sound like Bayou accents.
Mm-hmm.
The eastern and western, and here's how you can tell a fake or a bullshit artist. The eastern and western Texas accents are identical. They have merged over the years because eastern Texas people have gone to West Texas people have gone to east, and the idioms and the expressions and so forth, and the turns of phrase and the way that they pronounce words have become the same. So East Texans sound just like West Texans. West Texas sounds like East Texans. So people who say that there's a difference, they don't know what they're talking about. And then the Southern Texan people have a very heavy overlay of mestizo, of the Mexican and the Mexican blended with the Indian and Mayan, believe it or not, the remnants of the Mayan
So
languages.
that's where you get the phrase "vamanos, motherfucker."
Yeah. Gang talk is a whole nother thing in Texas, but the
Oh.
and when you and the accent disappears in certain of the cities. Dallas has almost no Texas accent at all. The people in Dallas speak like people in Kansas City. They essentially have adopted a Midwestern accent, and except for a few show words, they have very little accent at all. And when you go that 50 miles to Fort Worth, you can tell the West begins because Fort Worth, I love you. That bumper sticker is real. Fort Worth people spell the name of their town the way they say it: FOATWUTH. Fort Worth. That's the way that they say that. So Texas is actually a very complicated state linguistically for its size. Anyway,
You know what's really annoying?
Yeah. Feminists.
Blind people.
God damn it.
No. What's really annoying is,
What?
and this is I'm gonna try not to sound racist. I'm really gonna try. Black blind people that speak Ebonics and dictate with their phones.
Holy cow.
It's a thing.
Talk to me. Give us examples.
And what's worse is that these people don't, because when you dictate, if you speak the punctuation, it will put it in there for you, right?
My brain's trying to simulate this, and it's just, and I've got a good imagination. You know that.
Yeah.
And it's just coming up, nothing. Jokers, nothing.
So there's a couple of blind people that are on my Facebook page that are, you can tell that they are dictating and they're not even trying to speak so that their phone can pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just run-on sentences, and I'd be sick and I'd be tired and I'd be, it's just friends not be listening to me today. It's like, dude, you sound so uneducated. I don't get it, because there are Black people that are just like, why speak properly, and it's not it's not a, shitting on people thing. It's you don't sound intelligent. No one can understand you.
I think it comes to
Yeah.
the problem that everyone wants it easy.
Mm.
Wait, shit, can anyone hear me?
Yep. We can hear you.
Oh, cool. Cool, I was getting concerned for a second.
No, yeah, they do want it easy. It's
Making yourself
It's like-
understood is difficult.
Exactly.
Working, but if you're not understood, if you aren't willing to make the effort to be understood, you have no business being a part of society. Go be a hermit somewhere. No, seriously.
But then, like,
Yeah.
what I mean by easy, they want to try and cut down all the words for simplicity's sake, and it's like, why are you butchering the language just for your own purposes?
Well, that's true, and it's intellectual laziness, really. I mean, it gets to where they just want to be able to communicate their meaning based on context. And what happens is the conversation degenerates to sort of a grunting sort of affair where, a few words come out with some grimaces, some grunts, some exclamations, and a few expletives and obscenities. And that's what language degenerates to.
And I've seen, like, I have pet peeves when there are things that, white people do with language that piss me. I seen. Oh my God, I hate when I seen that. No,
Yeah.
you didn't. No, you didn't. You saw it.
So, and the verb laid always takes a direct object. If you remember that rule, you will never make the lie, lay, laid mistake. Okay? You will always lie down. You will never lay down.
Yeah. Unless it said lay down your weapons.
Lay down your weapons.
Or go to the choir roll, Proctor.
Exactly.
One of my teachers commented on that because that seems to be a local thing, or at least mistake that's used a lot locally. He used that as an example, and I didn't believe him at first, and then I heard some local people use it. It's like, how did you get choir out of that? Look at the word, chiropractor.
Choir proctor?
No, like people.
Is that what they would say instead of
choir proctor?
Choir proctor?
Yeah, I can't say it exactly
wow.
Right. I can't say it exactly right because I learned to say it.
They end up almost saying choir practice.
Yeah, like the first part of the word is choir instead of chiropractor.
Yeah.
I learned how to read the proper way, like by my kindergarten and grade 1 teacher was. She wasn't hardcore on phonetics, but she would she did teach. She did integrate phonetics into her teaching, so that's something that I think all kids should learn. Is a bit of phonetics worked in with the normal teaching, but she taught us how to break down words, and so when I see a word like I'm going on a bit of a rant, but I get really annoyed when people just look. I'm stumbling on my words again.
It's all good.
Relax.
You know what drives me crazy?
Yeah.
Is that phonetically, the word that describes how you pronounce things is spelt is if if you were to pronounce it phonetically, phonetically.
Yeah. And that's where my
English
teacher
language
was,
is a weird one.
It is.
Yeah.
and that's where my teaching was good. She didn't go hardcore phonetics, but she got the basics of breaking the word down
Yeah.
into parts, and
That's
what
important.
and that's something I get annoyed with certain YouTubers when they won't look at a word and try to break it down and then try to pronounce it that way and say, "Oh, I can't read that word." Well, try breaking it down.
Yeah.
It's just a pet peeve of mine. Like
Fair enough.
reading is
Yeah.
yeah. I know irate Brer and Omegon, and they kind of use foreign in a kind of a joking manner that way, and that I get that it's a joke, so it doesn't bug me too much because I get where they're coming from. But
Wikipedia snippet says, I knew a woman who couldn't say Portuguese. She said porkagees.
oh, pork and cheese. That to me sounds like a misreading of the word. Like it's easy to misread a word.
Porker cheese?
Porkagees.
Where did the C or K come from? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah. But I can see where the CK comes from. If you look at the word real quick, it's a long word. You could misread, even if you're looking at it with your eyes. This might be hard to explain to blind press, but I'm sure everyone else understands it. Just looking at the word and it's long, some of the middle letters can get blurred out, even with the good vision, and your brain interprets the word.
Yeah. Holy crap. We've gone an hour already.
Holy shit.
And since I've got Alex, I need to only keep it to an hour. So, but we're going to do this next Friday again because it will be the last day of the month. And starting back in September, I'll be starting to book guests again.
I look forward to that. You have tended to have good guests. But,
yeah, I like having guests. So I think once Alex is back in school, and I'll be able to focus on them and interview them properly instead of keeping an ear out for what the little one's up to. It should be good.
Before we go, I'd like to point out Ben Carlo's last comment because it relates to our last conversation. He commented about how Portuguese is spoken in Portuguese. So that's it. You can close the show now.
So guys, well, thank you for your permission.
Yeah.
So I want to thank chat for
God damn
watching.
it, I knew it. Sorry.
That was pretty
no
nice strategically there.
Yeah, it was good. It was well done.
It was.
I want to thank you guys for coming on with me, Costin and Irate and Armskiller and Skep. It's always fun. Remember, tomorrow there is a Star Trek stream at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. We're doing Hammer's favorites from TOS.
That's tomorrow or Saturday?
Tomorrow is Saturday.
Oh.
So,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And
So, yes. And
guess which one of us doesn't have a job?
me.
Yeah.
And is there a cream stream tonight, Irate?
Absolutely. There'll be a cream stream. It's starting 2 hours late, beginning
hell.
this week, this Friday night. Okay.
So midnight.
Yeah, we'll be midnight Eastern, and that's pretty much going to be the schedule. I don't want to conflict with SideQuest.
Gotcha.
Out of respect for
I'm glad
people.
he's back.
Yeah, me too. And it'll be fun because right when Side Quest ends is usually the time we're getting into the video shit.
Nice.
So yeah, it'd be a nice segue for
Cool.
people that like that particular part of the show. So
Nice.
yeah, and Sunday no ice cream. Family obligation.
All right.
Being a family man there.
Yeah.
And next week, Big Fat Brian and I'll be talking about a documentary called The Family that's on Netflix.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
And hopefully I may do another longer Mortal Kombat stream where I go on ranked battles again. So, but with that, guys, thank you to chat and to my wonderful guests, and I will see everybody tomorrow for Star Trek. I hope everyone has a
Yay.
fantastic Friday. Thanks
You
for
too.
dropping by.
You too.
Have a good
Bye,
evening.
everybody.
Have
Bye,
a good
y'all.
afternoon, everyone.
See you later, chat.
Bye.
Bye. Ooh. Yeah.